At 3:17 a.m., a security camera in a quiet rental cabin captured something impossible. A ceiling panel in the living room slowly slides open, and a shadowy figure begins descending a ladder into the room. Our entire concept of domestic security is built on the assumption that threats exist externally. We invest in deadbolts, motion-activated lights, and reinforced glass to keep the world out, rarely accounting for a threat that originates from within the house itself. Emily and Ryan arrived at this secluded Airbnb expecting total privacy. They were looking for a weekend of isolation, far removed from the city and other people. They chose a location deep in a pine forest, believing physical distance would provide a safety buffer. However, the same trees that blocked out the noise of the city also muffled any potential cry for help. Their sanctuary was actually a site of total vulnerability. The cabin appeared harmless. It featured warm wood paneling, an inviting fireplace, and the quiet, rustic atmosphere the couple had seen in the listing photos. They established a standard vacation routine, unpacking their bags, stocking the kitchen, and methodically locking every exterior door before going to bed. By securing every entrance and exit, the couple believed they had achieved total safety. In reality, they had merely sealed themselves inside a locked environment with a predator who was already there. Small anomalies began to surface within the first 48 hours. Emily noticed an unfamiliar coffee mug, and later a dirty plate appeared, while the grocery supply dwindled. Items they had purchased the day before seemed to vanish while they slept. At night, the cabin grew louder. Emily would lie awake listening to the distinct rhythmic creaking of floorboards echoing from the hallway. Despite the evidence, they didn't call for help. They were experiencing normalcy bias, a psychological reflex that causes the human brain to interpret threatening data as a series of harmless, everyday events. When the brain encounters anomalous data like footsteps, it reroutes it into a harmless noise category to prevent panic. This creates a dangerous state of threat blindness. The brain successfully rationalizes away predatory indicators to protect its sense of security. Emily and Ryan attributed the missing food to their own forgetfulness, and the footsteps to the wood frames of an old house settling. Their biological need for comfort provided the exact cover a predator needed to remain undetected. After 3 days of unexplained occurrences, Ryan decided to seek objective data. He secretly installed a small security camera in the living room, angled toward the kitchen. As the couple slept, the camera monitored the cabin in total darkness. It lacked the human instinct to rationalize. It simply recorded what moved. In the early morning hours, the camera captured a thin, hooded man standing in the light of the open refrigerator, calmly consuming the couple's food. Ryan reviewed the full night of recording and found a chilling detail. The camera never captured a door opening or a window being forced. The intruder hadn't breached the perimeter from the outside. This technological evidence shattered their normalcy bias instantly. They weren't being stalked, they were cohabitating. Police arrived and searched the living quarters but found no one. It was only when an officer's flashlight hit the ceiling that they noticed the faint outline of an access panel. The cabin's layout revealed a massive blind spot, a dark, triangular void between the ceiling and the roof. Inside, police found a functional microhabitat. It contained a sleeping area, hoarded supplies, and a direct line of sight into the living room below. Investigators also recovered a set of handwritten notebooks. They contained detailed observations of the couple's daily schedule, including their sleep patterns and mealtimes. Modern homes are full of these hidden spatial volumes. By designing for structural efficiency, we accidentally create the perfect, undetectable environment for a human parasite to thrive. The intruder was discovered hiding in the furthest corner of the crawlspace. Police removed him from the cabin in handcuffs as Emily and Ryan watched from the driveway. The immediate threat was gone, but the notebook suggested a much longer timeline of intrusion than the couple had realized. The man had been living in the attic void for several months, successfully avoiding detection while a rotating cast of vacationers stayed in the rooms below. Dozens of people had slept in that cabin, unaware that a stranger was documenting their private lives from just inches above their heads. We operate on the belief that a locked door grants us absolute control over our environment. This case proves how fragile that control truly is. For the guests of this cabin, the locked doors and forest isolation weren't a defense, they were a cage. The most dangerous presence wasn't the one trying to get in, but the one that had already made itself at home and simply refused to leave.